All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome to a late edition of the Mail Stand. It must be serious business if I'm here recording a video for you when I could be tucked up in bed with my hot water bottle. I was going to do this video for you in the morning, but I can't wait, to be honest with you. I've just finished a live stream. Thanks to those of you that came along and kept me company tonight. I appreciate that. On that live stream, we were talking about this very subject. And I said I will do a Mail Stand video about it tomorrow, but I want to get it out tonight. Now, the Mail Stand, if you don't know, is a series. It's a play of the word, the main stand. It's the Mail Stand. It's about emails that I receive from people. Now, these emails could be from people I've known, personally through Konaté. I might have met them. I might have known them for nearly 3 decades, or it could be from people I've never met before, don't know them, I ain't got a fucking clue here. So because of that, you've got to treat each email I read to you with a huge, amount of salt, right? You know what I mean? Just for information. I just want to show you the kind of stuff I get. That's it. It's up to you whether you believe it or not. Now, I might read an email to you, and as I'm reading it to you, I might be thinking, what a load of bollocks, as if anyone's going to believe that. Or I might be thinking, if only you knew who it was from, because you'd really pay attention. Now, this is important. You know I've got a memory like a sieve, right? And I should have picked up on this, and I didn't. And I don't run the Mail Stand emails through Dave, my AI assistant that's been trained to, you know the drill, right? He's been trained to analyse football reports, and we keep a log of every journalist and media outlet and stuff that make claims about Liverpool. Had I recorded or had a log for the Mail Stand, this would have been flagged up to me. So moving forward, I will create a log with Dave for this particular thing to do with the Mail Stand. You'll understand in a minute. So earlier today, I recorded a video that was titled "Important Real Madrid end Ibrahima Konaté interest." Or do they, or have they? I can't see the full title. Basically, it was to do with claims that had come from The Athletic, and it was not an article dedicated to Ibrahima Konaté, but it was a kind of part of a feature to do with potential, player interest in different clubs. And Ibrahima Konaté was featured, and there was 3 journalists. One of them was David Ornstein, who we obviously pay attention to. Now, in this article, it said that Real Madrid had ended their interest, and that comes as a huge surprise to me. I believe Konaté wants to go to Real Madrid. I believed up until today, and I'm still not sure what to believe at the moment, that they wanted to sign him. And the right people were saying this. Jose Felix Diaz, for example, the closest journalist to Florentino Perez and Real Madrid, all the reports, we've seen it, denials about Marc Guéhi. I know that Twitter twats are going to make out that Real Madrid want Marc Guéhi now at the moment. That's not been suggested once in Spain, quite the contrary. Upamecano, but it was always, no, we want Konaté, he's available on a free, it makes sense. Now, where it gets interesting is when this article or these claims came out today that Real Madrid apparently no longer want Konaté. The first thing I thought, well, what's changed then? What's changed? Is it his recent form? Then they've thought, fuck that, we've already signed one defender from there that can't fucking defend. Or is it something else? Something's happened, right? Now, this is where it gets interesting. I can't remember if I've said this to you already or not, but I'm very tired. Do you remember about a week ago, I recorded a Mail Stand video on here and read this email out to you. It was received by me on the 20th of November, but I was away, so it might not have come on this channel for a couple of days later. And in this email, on the 20th of November, which I've read out to you previously on here, right, there was a part of it that said about an agent that's apparently involved in all of this, right? I'm not going to read the whole email out to you again. This is the bit that was sent to me on the 20th of November. This is the agent. One thing he did say was that Real Madrid, are very wary of said agent, that's Konaté's agent, and his pushing Konaté to PSG, Juventus and Milan when they thought there was an off-the-record agreement made. Now, I'm not sure if I've explained that to you well enough. So, in this email, the author of the email is close to an agent, claims to be close to an agent, involved in a few things. And they've contacted me, and we've gone over things many times. And today, everything's been right. And in that email, talking about their agent friend, one thing he did say was that Real are very wary of Konaté's agent and his pushing of Konaté to PSG, Juventus and Milan when they thought there was an off-the-record agreement made. In other words, on the 20th of November, Real Madrid were getting pissed off with Ibrahima Konaté's agent, if you believe that. Right? And we went over that on this channel back then. Wouldn't have been the 20th, probably a couple of days later or something. The same person contacted me this evening and said, this came in today at 5:25 local time, Madrid time. See, he was spot on again about Konaté and Real Madrid becoming uneasy about his agent. All right? And then there's something in there about Asensio. I might go over that tomorrow or something. And a follow-up email came in after that email this evening. And I've got to be careful here because there's names in it. So basically what he's saying in this email is that his mate, the agent, has just got off the phone to me. Konaté is very close to sacking his agent. He has phoned others, and in brackets he says agents, to inquire about them. And then in big capital letters, it says the person's name, who is the agent. I know the name of the agent. Let's call him Mick. Mick has spoken to him, in capital letters. This is to try and firm up the deal with Real, as I told you last week. Now, it goes on to talk about Alonso, and then at the very end of the email, it says Konaté is shitting himself and the Real move collapsing due to his agent's actions. Now, I apologise if I'm not explaining this very well. You can probably tell from my voice, I'm fucked, I'm knackered, right? But I when I did that video today about, the claims that Real Madrid have ended their interest in Konaté, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. But you'll have watched that video about a week ago. So is that the reason that Real Madrid have ended their interest in him? If that's true, because it's such a strange development. It's something, I must have said that in the Konaté video today. I must have said something's gone wrong. What the fuck? Because Konaté wants to go there. Real Madrid were very serious about it, but something has changed. And I did always say in the videos, he will go to Real Madrid. The only way he doesn't go to Real Madrid is if they pull out. But why would they pull out? Even when I used to, say that, I would think, well, why would Real Madrid suddenly end their interest in a player they're pursuing, that they're prioritised over Upamecano, whatever the fuck he's called, and they've got no priority interest, or they're not prioritising Gay, right? Like, why would a deal end? Money, finances, or something? I don't know. The player obviously wants to go there, in my opinion. And then when that was pointed out to me, I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So, on the 20th or whatever date it is I've just said, Real Madrid were getting fed up. I thought we had an agreement in place here, yet we're hearing you're fucking doing this, that and the other. Have Real Madrid gone, do you know what, fuck you? Is that it? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm just letting you know. Do you remember that video? It might be locked down to members now, I'm not sure. If it is, let me know in the comments and I'll unlock it. I promise you can watch it tomorrow. It was available to everybody, but I might have made it members only. I do that sometimes on mail stand ones and that. after people have seen them, you know. If you can't see it or you remember it but can't view it, just tell me, I'll unlock it. You can watch it. So that's it. It's an interesting one, isn't it? I don't know. It's a bit weird though. The thing is, you'd have to watch my Konaté video from today, not a mail stand video today, the one that says important at the beginning of it. And you'd have to watch that and why would you have to watch it? See, my memory's all over the fucking place. You'd have to watch that. Why would you have to watch it? Oh, God, I'm getting old. You'd have to watch the Konaté video today. I don't know. Sorry. You look, round here, right, there's no sensationalising things. There's no scripts, right? There's no fancy fucking backgrounds. I'm on my settee that my girlfriend, my missus, my fiancée now, is covered in fucking pillows and cushions and fucking God knows whatever. The place has been, she's took over, basically, right? So there's no fancy fucking green, there should be a green screen behind me, really, so I can avoid all these fucking, look, there's everywhere I go, there's pillars, cushions, whatever you want to call them. Why did I say you should watch that video? I don't know, maybe to get an understanding of what I said. Well, good luck you if you can understand it. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Both sides, both sides, Real Madrid and Liverpool, journalists on both sides, both want to kill the Konaté to Real Madrid thing. Both of them. Like they're working together, because you've got Ornstein on one side, you've got the others, journalists connected to, you know, La Liga and Real Madrid on the other. Why are they working together on that one? You know what I mean? It's like both clubs are working together. Why would both clubs want to work together and killing that rumour? Because it's not helping someone or something? Or Real Madrid and Liverpool have a very, very, very good relationship. All right? Are they working on something else? Don't think about Alonso or shit like that. I spoke about Alonso on here today. That would not happen. But what I mean is are they just trying to keep relations good? Or are they just saying, look, we need to stop? I don't get it. Something not, I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe they just looked at him and thought he's being fucking shit. We don't want him. We don't care if he's fucking free. You can keep him. Now, if I was Liverpool, I'd tell him to go fuck himself now. Because if he signs for us, we all know it's because they did pull out. But after pulled out, who do you fucking believe? The only pulling out you should be doing, right? Depends on your age, right? If you're a young lad and you're having a bit of fun this weekend, make sure you fucking pull out. I was a dad at 18 because I didn't pay attention to my own fucking advice. Well, you get to that minute though, don't you? You know, and you think, yeah, I will, but no, fuck that. Now, the other thing is, I guarantee the Twitter twats and content instigators will be making out this is all because they've gone for for Gay. Now, I'm telling you right now, there's been nothing in Spain about that. Nothing. Only Jose Felix Diaz saying they're not interested. However, you could spin it away. He said they wanted Konaté. So if that changed, then their view on Gay could change as well. But you know that I'll be watching for you. And it'll be really interesting to see now what Jose Felix Diaz says over the next few days. Because he's been pushing that line, right? Real Madrid want him. It's almost there, blah, blah, blah. Something's changed. So what's he going to say now? Because he has to respond to it. He has to respond to it. Now, he used to write for Marca, but he's switched to AS now after 31 years. And he's the main man, right? So keep an eye on AS and Jose Felix Diaz. Be cautious of the Twitter twats telling you, oh, it's all because of Mark Gay. Now, yeah, of course it is. You didn't say that yesterday, did you? All right? So, but you don't have to, I'll watch it for you. All right, that's it. Right, I'm off now. I'm fucking tired. But I can't wait till tomorrow morning to tell you. I can't wait. It's very, very interesting because whether you believe these mail stand emails or not, the suggestion was there a week ago that Real Madrid were getting pissed off with Konaté's agent, and then now we're being told it's off. It's done. Don't fucking want him anymore. Come on, that's a connection. Anyway, I'm off. Right, see you later. If you enjoyed this video and the extreme effort I'm putting in for you when I could be in bed right now, please thumbs up the video, all right? Drop me a comment. The comments on this one are going to be very interesting. There's love out of the video if you want to support my channel. Thanks. And there's links in the video description if you want to get me a beer. The Revolut one's my favourite. I go out on a Saturday. Cheers. All right, guys. I know, look, you know I like a giggle and that. And you know I'm tired. And you know I go all over the place and lose my mind. But my heart's in the right place. And I knew I had to tell you tonight. I had to tell you tonight because there is a connection there, I think. But something's not right. Dunk knows best. DKB. Something's not right. Why did they suddenly end their interest? Is it because of the agent? Have they really gone for Mark Gay? You know everyone's going to tell you that even though it might not be true. I don't think Mark Gay goes there. I've got emails here. I went through this, right? You remind me in the comments because I'll fucking forget. I went through this site on the live stream. I've got emails here to do with Mark Gay, right? We've gone over them previously. And I've also got one that I couldn't read to you. You remember that, right? And everything says Mark Gay will be a Liverpool player in the summer. And a lot of that is, right, first of all, someone that's apparently involved in the whole process. That's important. But people that know Mark Gay and know his family say they're the salt of the earth. Like they're, like, it's that a handshake to this family apparently is more than a contract sign and say, but listen, I've done this like for a long time and I know money talks and I know things can change. So I would never bet on a fucking transfer, honestly. Not anymore. I did when I was younger. Remember what? I'm going to end the video on this. When you hear something from Ornstein or Joyce, especially, always ask yourself, why am I hearing this? Who does this benefit from this being out there? Who wants me to know it? What's it about? Maybe you can come up with the answer. You know? And I know you could leave a comment and go, no, they've just ended their interest. Yeah, but they don't wanted him. Is it because he's been shite? Have they gone to someone else? If they have, why? Because he was shite? Or has there been a fucking ding-dong with the agent? Something will come out. Something will come out, I'm telling you. But I'm not sure it's over. I want to see how Madrid respond, and we will see in a few days. Right, I'm off. I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. I'll try and do a morning briefing tomorrow. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. All right, guys, and cheers. Sorry for my videos all over the place. Ta.